Okay, Sharonda, so here is a little section of my hair, and I've done my twist bigger and smaller than this. I usually like to do it about medium size, but this size is good. So really, I don't think it matters how big or how small you do it. When you first start out, you may want to do it a little bit smaller to get more definition because your hair is probably not used to the hairstyle. So I think it takes a little while to get used to it. So you might want to start with smaller parts. So maybe your sections could look like, see, that would be, my hair is really thin, so any smaller than this is just going to be too little for me. It's going to be too curly, I think. So this is good for me, but you'll figure out how big you should make your parts once you, you know, get used to twisting your hair. But anyway, so say my hair is washed all over, so I would just start sectioning the parts that I want to twist. So I'll take some of the, I've detangled already. So I've detangled with these two, my Kinky Curly Not Today and my white tooth comb. This is also a good detangler. So basically what you want to do is just start sampling with products and see what your hair like best. So I've used this too, and I like this because my hair is really thin, and this Jessie Curl Touche, it makes my hair feel a little bit thicker, and I really like the feel of this. But this is really good for detangling, and I will never not use this. Not today. No, I'm just joking, but anyway. So anyway, here is, I crack myself up sometimes. So let me show you about how much of the product I use. Since my hair is really thin, can you see that? That's about how much I'll put on my hair in the different sections. But my hair is really thin, so you might need more. So I'll take it and I'll just run it through like this. And this is called the shingling method. I learned that when I went natural. My daughter's laughing at me. So anyway, this is how I apply the product. And you can tell if you need more. And they say you should use more of the Kinky Curly Not Today, more of the conditioner than the gel, because the conditioner is what will keep the frizz down. So you want to really make sure you have enough conditioner on there. And you can sort of tell if you need more. Like if you start seeing spots that's frizzy, you're going to want to add a little bit more leave-in conditioner to get rid of the frizz. So anyway, that's my leave-in conditioner. And then I'll take my my Talia Wajid Lock It Up twist gel, or you can use your Kinky Curly curling custard, whichever one you like. The only thing about Kinky Curly, you have to be careful about how much you use, because if you use too much, it's just gonna be flaky, and it really doesn't matter how much of this you use. So I'll use probably about my hair is shedding. I need to I'm going to do a treatment because my hair is really shedding. That's why I'm washing today, because I'm having a lot of breakage. And I picked up some new products today that's hopefully going to help with the breakage. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But anyway, this is about how much gel I use. Can you see that? You might need a little bit more if your hair is thicker, but this is enough for me. And plus, I already have product in my hair, so I don't need a lot. And what will happen is eventually you'll learn how much to use, and you'll know if you're using too much or not enough, but you just have to get used to doing it. So basically, I'll apply this the same way. I'll just, you know, do it like that, the shingling method. So I'm going to put that in there. And if you need a little bit more, you know, you'll be able to tell too, just by how your hair feels. So anyway, I put that in there like that. Do it like that. And you want to make sure, you know, you can comb through it. So I also use this comb to make sure that I'm able to, you know, comb through. So, and if you need a little bit more conditioner, Just put it in. If it doesn't feel silky enough and curly enough, just use a little bit more. I'm using the Not Today, and normally I would probably be using my Cantu Shea Butter. It doesn't matter, just whatever you want to use. So that's one section, and that's okay. I don't see a lot of frizz here, so I think that's going to be a nice twist. And then also what I'll do is I'll take my oil, just put a little bit of oil in my hands like that, and let's rub it around a little bit and rub it on there, and then I'll twist it. Twist it just like that. Can you see that? Okay. And then, you know, when you get to the end, you can do that. So let's see how that looks. So that's one twist. So I'll do this all over. So I'll probably have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe about 8 twists. My hair is really thin, so if your hair is thick, you'll probably have, I don't know, anywhere from about 15 or something if your hair is really thick. So, that's that. And I'll sleep with my hair like this. And sometimes I sit under the dryer, but they said it's best if you let it air dry. I don't think it makes a difference, just whatever you like. So I'll sleep, and when I wake up in the morning, I'll take it down and just finger through it, play around with it. And for my edges, I'll use a gel. Any type of gel is really good. This is Ampro Pro Style Olive Oil Gel, and this is what I've been using lately for my edges. So after I take my hair down in the morning, you know, I'll finger through it, fluff it out, and then I'll take my gel and just start, you know, going around the edges with my gel. And if there's time, you know, I'll put a scarf on it to help it lay down, and that's it. And that's how I do my twist out. Now, what I'm gonna do next, tonight, I've had a lot of breakage lately, and I can't figure out why, but I think it's because I've been using this. My coworker Tracy turned me on to this, and she loves this. I like it too. I like it a lot, but it seems like every time I use it, a lot of my hair comes out, you know, like in the shower. And then after I comb my hair afterwards, I just see hair all over the place. And I really like the product, but and I wanted to give it a try, so I've given it like maybe 5 tries, and I'm saying, well, it has to be something in here that my hair just doesn't like, because every time I've used it, I've noticed a lot of hair in my hands. And just this last time I washed over the weekend, I used the Ozzy Moist shampoo and conditioner, and I used this together, and you know, I really liked it when I used it. The only thing is I noticed a lot of my hair came out after I used it. And then I've always had really thin edges from braids and weaves and all that stuff, but then I noticed it started thinning on up top, and I noticed like a bald spot. And that was after I used this product. So I'm not going to use these anymore. Thanks a lot, Tracy, for turning me on to this. No. Anyway, but what I want to do now is try to thicken up the edges. So what I did was I went to Target today, and I got these products. It's the Shea Moisture Thickening Shampoo with biotin and bamboo extract for fine, thin hair, and that's what I have. So that's what it looks like. So I'm going to wash with this tonight. And then I have this anti-breakage mask. This is the Shea Moisture anti-breakage mask with biotin and bamboo extract for thin, fine hair. And that's what it looks like. So, and then what I'll do is I'll shampoo with this, and when I'm done, it says leave this on for 5 to 30 minutes and then rinse. So I'm going to leave it on the full 30 minutes. And then I'm going to try to do my twist with this. This is also from the same line. It's the organic coconut and hibiscus curl and style milk. And I did a lot of research on these products and got really good reviews. So I'm going to try it for my hair, and hopefully I'm able to do something about my thinning edges and stop all this breaking and shedding. So this is the curl and style milk for thick and curly hair. My hair is not thick, but I don't know, maybe it's going to make it thick, hopefully, and curly. So I'm going to use this instead of this and this. And then when I was at Target, I also picked this up, and I've been seeing this all over the place. I don't know if you can see that. This is the Jamaican mango and lime locking gel. So this is not the gel. Oh, I guess it's like a cream, but they have another one that's more like a gel. This is sort of like some type of cream. So this is not what I thought I was purchasing. I thought I was going to get the gel, but this was only $2.18, which is why I got it. So, you know, even if I don't like it, it's not going to be too bad. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go wash. I'm going to deep condition with this anti-breakage mask, and then I'm going to do my twist with the style milk. I'm going to use this as my leave-in conditioner because the direction says, yeah, it detangles. So it says apply as a no rinse protective and styling cream to damp, towel, dried, or dry hair as needed. It detangles, conditions, and controls curls while restoring body and shine. So that's exactly what I need. So I'm going to use this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with my Talia Wajid for my twist, since that has not failed me yet. And then I think I'm going to use my raw shea butter oil. I have hair all over the place. My hair is shedding like crazy. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and do the Afro-G, the protein treatment. So if this doesn't work, I'm just going to have to go ahead and do that, because that'll stop the breakage. Every time I use that, you know, it stops the breakage. And also what I have is I'm having a problem with acne. So my other coworker, Pat, and I, we're looking for something to, you know, help our skin. So I also picked up from this same line, it's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap. For acne prone and troubled skin. So I was actually, they have a big kit that's about $16 or something, which is not bad. This was about $6. But I didn't see the kit, so I got this. But I'm going to try this tonight too, because, you know, I have breakouts occasionally. So basically my goal is to get my hair nice and full, stop this breakage, stop the shedding. Maybe if I could work on this bald spot and thicken up my edges and find something that's going to work for my face, that I'll be good. So what I'll do is I'll come back in the morning. I'll go ahead and use the products, come back in the morning, and show you the results. How does that sound? Goodbye.